regarding the 1.2% burn tax, as we have some great information that has been released by a developer from the Terra Rebels group. Before we get into this course, I am not a financial advisor, so please help me reach my goal of 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We're really growing fast and I can't thank you guys enough. We make daily factual and reliable and classic updates on it. This channel now talking about what we have going on with the chain. In my opinion, we are seeing many good things that are happening. Of course we've had restocking that has been re-enabled. So now you can delegate your tokens to specific validators that you want to support to start earning rewards on your Terra Luna Classic. I have tons of videos on validators. You can check that on the channel, tons of videos on how you can set up auto compounding in all of that good juicy details. But with Terra Luna Classic, we've really been accelerating in the price action right here. What we're seeing is a lot of trading volume that has came in. We have trading volume at 1.8 billion over the last 24 hours, up 184% in the day in a market cap. Right here, we have Terra Luna Classic that broke the 3. So over 0.0003 Terra Luna Classic was able to break this for a little bit as it's literally going parabolic as we speak. And we can see that in terms of the trading volume. We can see that in terms of the price action over the last 7 days. And we can really see that in terms of the market cap. As looking at the market cap, Terra Luna Classic was able to reclaim a $2 billion and $2.2 billion market cap, if you think about that, without the 1.2% burn tax. So at this current circulating supply where Terra Luna Classic is right now being rebuilt, it is being rebuilt. It is not still fully functional at that 1.2% burn tax not even implemented yet. We, in a circulating supply of 6.5 trillion tokens to Luna Classic, was still able to accomplish over a $2 billion market cap. So it's something to think about, especially since we do have the burn tax that is coming up. We do have staking that is increasing. Before we talk about that 1.2% burn tax news, I want to show you guys the price action right here. You can see Terra Luna Classic for any of the guys that are new to the chain. Welcome. Great to have anybody in the community. But Terra Luna Classic was really sitting at this drop 0 point here for a long time, was kind of consolidating for about a month, almost a month and a half here as we were kind of consolidating at this critical point, a psychological point right here. And we were able to test some of the resistance to resistance here at the 16. And then we are really have exploded in the past right here. You can see Terra Luna Classic is really climbing faster than we can see. Now, I want you guys to understand that with this high volatility, with this large price action, there could be a little bit of a pullback here. There could be a little bit of profit taking maybe from some short-term traders, that maybe there are some people there that don't really care. They're just here to get to ride the rally, get out of here and go find something else, to go find somewhere else to trade. But a lot of people are bullish on this perspective. And the reason I really formulated that opinion you can see here is, even though the price action is going crazy, we have the staking percentage that is increased. What's interesting about this and what's important about this, because remember, when you stake your tokens, when you delegate them, you need to wait 21 days. They are locked up for 21 days. When you decide to delegate from a validator to be returned to your wallet. This was at 6.5% today. Yesterday, now it's 6.8%. You can see right here at 471 Luna Classic, billion Luna Classic that are staked out of the total 6.9 trillion right now as we speak. So the fact that staking is increasing, even though we have insane price actions that are up nearly 3x from when we were last week, the fact that we've had that in staking is increased really shows you how many people are really in here for the long term in terms of community, in terms of investment, and having a very bullish perspective on this, as a lot of people want the chain to be rebuilt. So great to see that. Talking about some news that we do have, and we'll get it to the 1.2% burn tax then, and all that information is looking here on GitHub. Some recent commits we have TFL that is still working and is still merging commits into the Terra Money main, you can see right here. So they are merging different types of issues that are going on, different types of fixes that are going on in terms of the code, in terms of some bugs that they're trying to fix. And TFL is merging those to the chain. So we are still seeing TFL, we are still seeing TFL support, and it is great to see that, as I think that will help the success if the rebels and TFL can work in a collaborative manner. Here we have some great information from one of the developers in the Terra Rebels group regarding a discussion for the proposal for the 1.2% tax parameter chain. Of course, we do have that this is going to be for on-chain transactions. And right now the on-chain parameter chain, they cannot enforce taxes on off-chain activities. So, this is like trading on centralized exchanges. And that's why we're seeing right now many people are asking Binance, hey, are you going to support burning? Off-chain people are asking which exchanges will support the 1.2% burn tax on their actual exchange. But however, depending on the mechanisms moving from hot to cold wallets, that activity that will be taxed and burned. So talking about the technical description here regarding that 1.2% burn tax right now, there actually the burn tax is at 0. So this is a parameter change that would change it to 0.012, which indicates 1.2%. And then there would be a cap on the total tax allowed sitting here at $10 million, basically saying, you know, he's saying here there is no such thing as an unlimited cap. So they had to create a cap for the actual amount of tax. But basically this is the number that would cover the necessary taxes for the entire market cap to be covered. So it's not probably going to be hit there pretty soon in the future. So it's basically an unlimited cap in my eyes. But looking at the transactions affected by the tax, this is the big thing, as many people are wondering, hey, which transactions are actually going to be, I want to say, subject to that 1.2% burn tax. What you have here is just sending from one wallet to another. You're going to be subject to that 1.2% burn tax sending from multiple senders or to multiple receivers. They're going to be taxed once bundled up and smart contract transactions swapping, then send to another wallet. So swapping and then actually taking those swaps to another wallet and creating a new smart tract and smart contract transaction. So those are the different types of things that will be subject to the 1.2% burn tax. Now, one of the things that I don't believe will be is for staking, which is good. So people that are staking their tokens, I'm not seeing anything here about staking. I'm great to see there that people that want to actually try to earn rewards, they will not be subject to that 1.2% burn tax. So these are more transactions between different wallets. And you can see here some of the examples that are not taxed, like I just had mentioned. Delegations and delegations from a validator are not taxed, withdraws to those rewards. They're not taxed, and voting on governance proposals and proposal of new government. So we're really talking about on-chain to Binance, on-chain to other centralized exchanges, different types of transactions, moving the actual money around, and the things that are not taxed or the things that are actually helping and supporting the Terra Rebels community being a part of it, like delegating your tokens and also promoting and showing your voice in the community. You will not be penalized for showing your voice in the community. That is something that I do like. A lot of people have questions on. The actual Terra Station wallet is what the wallet that you need to sync with Terra Station, an easy way to delegate your tokens right now on the actual browser app currently that does not support the tax. And this means that transactions that require taxes will fail with too few fees to rebels. They have coded the necessary changes to the wallet's website in the apps and will issue a pull request to the Terra Money GitHub. The path of least resistance would be if TFL accepted and merge these changes. So hopefully TFL will merge and accept these changes for the Terra Station and the Terra Station wallets to actually have that burn tax. That will be initiative. Now in the event that TFL does not accept these changes, and currently we are seeing some TFL support. Like I said, I just showed you guys on GitHub, we're seeing merging. We had the merge via the upgrade. Remember they were helping with the V22 upgrade. So I would be surprised if they didn't. But Terra rebels, they are prepared for an unofficial website in a desktop app and mobile app to enable these changes, the application store verification process. This takes an undetermined amount of time. So basically saying here, if TFL does not support the Terra rebels, they are prepared for an unofficial type of terror station, wallet, desktop app, and mobile app that will have the 1.2% burn tax and a timeline. Everybody's wondering, hey, what is the timeline? And I made a video. My last video is talking about, hey, there's a lot of misinformation going out there, so make sure you are tuning in. The channels like this for some real factual information is I don't want people in the community to get a lot of false hope and be like, hey, I thought it was this. I thought it was this. And then they freak out and they leave. So the proposal is open for discussion, like I said. And that's what's happening right now. And it will be submitted after discussions are completed. The timing is really contingent on that TFL support, like I said. So they are waiting to see if TFL is going to support merge the code to, I want to say, support the burning on the Terror Station wallet on Terror Station. An epoch must pass for the tax rate to be enacted, so each epoch that lasts about 100,000 blocks. So the potential epoch target is either 93, which is approximately September 13th, for the parameter with a PAR,